I've been sitting on this topic for a few days, but now I'm ready to speak on it. This isn't about privacy or our data being stolen. You want to know what it is? This right here. Communication, education. I know I'm not alone when I say that I have learned more in my 2 years on this app than I ever did in my entire time in public education. Out of all the things that these motherfuckers can vote on, minimum wage has been stuck at $7.25 for the last 15 fucking years. But let's not fix that. Let's not agree on fixing that, right? They're all like, trust us, this is better for Americans. Excuse me? Are you talking about the Americans that better not break a bone and need surgery because it will put you in crippling amounts of debt? The same Americans that if they get cancer, it will put them hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt just to try to save their lives? Homelessness is at an all-time high. Education system is shit. Women are losing their reproductive rights. Our government is literally trying to tell women what they can and cannot do with their own bodies. Rent through the roof. It's about data and privacy. They don't give a shit about that because if they did, they would be trying to ban a lot more things than just TikTok. They could be having a conversation about how bad Q-tips are to put in your ears. And then minutes later, I will have suggestions on my Facebook on better ways to get earwax out of your ears. AT&T, T-Mobile were caught buying and selling our information. Fucking Temu was caught stealing people's shit, but did they get banned? Did they get shut down? No, they advertised multiple times during the fucking Super Bowl. Meta has been caught buying and selling our info. You want to know what else they've done? Spent $20 million lobbying Congress, our representatives, to ban TikTok. The people working for us are fucking bought and paid for. Speaking of bought and paid for, let's talk about that hypocritical son of a bitch, Jeff Jackson. So many people saying how disappointed they are in his decisions, and I get it. People get super hopeful when we see a politician who appears to want to help we, the people. He is a politician. The only people that they want to help are themselves. And he is a perfect example. Here's a little quote from Jeffy. What other social media companies don't have is an adversarial government that can influence the algorithm to manipulate the content you're shown in ways that will help them politically. That include you, Jeff, because nobody would know who you are if it wasn't for TikTok. Is China benefiting from that? You use this platform for your political gain. You literally built your political career on this platform, and now you want to vote yes and take it away from others. Over 170 million Americans use this app for more than just dance trends. Over 7 million small businesses in America depend on this app. Feed their families and put roofs over their heads, and you voted yes to take that away from them. And you were paid $8 grand from AIPAC? That's all it took? Fuck you and your empty-ass apology, Jeff Jackson. And you too, Nancy Pelosi, with your tic-tac-toe. You're a dinosaur. A literal fossil. Retire already. Their jobs are to divide us. This app makes their job much harder because they can't just lie to us anymore and we just sit back and take their word for it. We see them lying to us in real time. The war crimes being committed, we are seeing in real time. Fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene voted no because it goes against our First Amendment rights to freedom of expression. I don't know about any of you, but I never thought that I would agree with that woman. But here we are. If this passes in the Senate and gets to Biden's desk and he signs it, he might as well gift wrap and hand on over that presidency. Government does not have our best interests at heart. If they did, they would vote and agree on things that would actually be beneficial to us, we the people. Banning TikTok will not benefit any of us at all. If anything, it could potentially ruin millions of people's lives who have worked so hard to get where they are right now. Our lives should never be in the government's hands. Small businesses should never be in the government's hands. And our rights should never be in the government's hands. Only people who will benefit from banning TikTok are the politicians and their pockets.